This is Paul. Yes. You know, I thought I should bring out that marriage certificate this morning, Judge Rohr. Yes. Because every time Heidi said they're doing so good, yeah. It was actually issued from the United Nations. It's a marriage certificate. Yes. Now, we were married in Jakova, an actual city in Kosovo. Yeah. On December 18th of 2000. Now, December 18th of 2000, and it's 2018. Right. We just had our last anniversary a week ago. Yes. Now, my wife abducted my son's poop, and my last name is still being used by her. Yes. You know, I'm going to want to divorce her. Do you understand that? Yeah. Now, when we look at the dissolution of marriage, yeah. hmm She filed for dissolution of marriage on May 24th of 2012. Yeah. She had me arrested 4 days later for the allegation of violating the protection order. Yes. I went through a jury trial and I was found not guilty. Oh. And then when I was found not guilty, my record was expunged from Guam. Yes. I had no criminal record, no drug or alcohol use. Yes. But then when I did respond within the 90 days, she motioned the court for a default dissolution of marriage. Yes. I mentioned that that seems very fraudulent on the part of my wife to do that. Yeah. But you, as a court, yes, didn't really care what the law said because she kept saying how they're straight A students and they're doing so good in the Squim School District. But then you decided that you would have court hearings where there was no proof of service to myself. Yes. Now, 9/4/2000 notice for trial setting. Yes. Good Merry Christmas to you. And then my non-biological daughter, you admitted this declaration? Yeah. Then there are the child support worksheets, yes, and the declaration for a temporary order, yes. But I never got notice of court hearings, yes. So for 7 years, 4 months, coach, you decided that you could dissolve a United Nations marriage, yes. Has there been any attorneys that have looked into this whole idea of any county of the United States dissolving a United Nations marriage certificate? Any state of the United States that thinks that we have reciprocity with the United Nations, yes, and you can dissolve that and you can obligate me to child support, yes. You can fraudulently use my social security number without me getting the actual documentation of court hearings, yes. And then you can obligate my sons to be in school 2 grades behind the rest of the students, yes. So their straight A students are really not being challenged as children. Now, I just wanted to mention this parenting plan where there was no proof of service. Yeah, I'm going to contact the United Nations today and ask them when you can prove in the International Court of Law, yeah, that it's abusive to children to have them graduate 2 years after their peers. Yes. Because you as a court right now, why don't you call the United Nations? My sons don't have the legal right to the use of their last name, yes, until they're 18. Coach. And as their father, I told you, okay? And then Heidi doesn't have the legal use of my last name without my authority. Yeah. So I want you to remove your dissolution of marriage today. I don't care if it's Christmas. Do you understand? Coach, is there some exigency situation where the court feels obligated to do something? Now, I'm one of these that has emailed thousands of attorneys, and your way of handling the problem was to obstruct my emails. Yes. Say that I was crazy. Right. Schedule me for a cell hearing for a crime I didn't commit in a county that I wasn't in. Pooch. After I had emailed you documentation that I was in Port Angeles on June 16th. Yes. Now, since this matter was expunged, yes, dismissed with prejudice if I had violated probation, poop, poop, I'm kind of thinking that every attorney that I ever emailed for the last, 2,260,000 emails, could you contact all those attorney firms? Because I was emailing the associates, yes, and some of the partners. In fact, give me the general partners of every law firm of the United States of America that employs paralegals that have knowledge of the Fifth and 14th Amendment. Yes, yes, yes. And then all those attorneys and all those law firms where the partners said, well, we know of the crime and we provide pro bono services for those that are indigent. And the whole idea of us being accessories to, after, or before the fact, yes, of the fraud, of not enrolling students in the actual grade they should be in, yes, so that my wife could say that they're straight A students and they're doing so good in football. Pooch. Now, I'm warning some. Are you sure you can't remove your court orders today? I'd like to divorce my wife. Yeah. I'd like to get my last name back. Yes. And for every fucking time that you obstructed my rights as an American citizen, yeah, I'm going to want to know the United Nations. Choo, 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 choo. And then I'm going to want to know every law firm. Okay.